You've seen it?
That's a great dynamic. Yeah, I love that episode. It's very funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite. Yeah,
What did you
Really
think?
interesting. Really interesting.
it's one of the best shows on TV.
It's a great show.
Very interesting. What have you done?
I only.
Okay, why would you do this?
Why would you do
Stop.
What are you doing?
You act like
Bro, you're so lucky to have like a big brother like that. It's fun, man.
You act like a star. Huh?
It's dope.
I just said I liked his show.
Hey, put these glasses on.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, let's see what it looks
So
like.
you might as well.
Dude, those glasses are so dope. Yeah, that's good.
Good luck.
It's actually good. Yeah.
Yeah, it works red.
I mean, you sell oil.
Yeah. Can I get a wipey for the inside nose part?
Yeah.
I'm joking.
Yeah, we'll get somebody on that. Ramsey, is there a star that
You can
if you
keep
worked
these
with that
now.
you would be like scared?
I don't think so. I'm not really like I'm not like I've never was like a movie guy growing up. I didn't watch a lot of movies.
When people are like that, it boggles my mind.
No, it's like when I did Black Adam and it was like The Rock there and all this stuff. That was like a lot. That
Great.
was a set. that was
Underrated
just-
movie.
It was such a
I think.
What a great movie.
yeah. It was awesome.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm the best.
What was
So-
what's he like? I never met him. What's he like?
No, it was just a lot to take in. Like the whole, it was such a big budget movie, and I was working with Pierce Brosnan's in it, and Pierce Brosnan's like, oh, like this. I'm like, bro, you did 4 007 movies. You're saying whoa
Legend.
to this? This
Wow,
is
yeah.
crazy. He was easily my favorite person. Like they're all. No, actually, I should say we're all really, really close on the show, on the movie.
This is what I
Really,
hate.
really
This is
close.
what I hate.
Yeah.
Right? You don't know what the movie's going to be like. You know all the people that are in it, right?
Yeah.
And then you go there, right? And it's like these cranes and green screen and 1,000 people running around, right? And it's like, and they're leading you to your mark, and you're like, I don't think I'm going to be able to do this. You know what I
It was
mean?
nuts.
That's really the thought.
It was
Like,
so
what the
stressful. Yeah, it was
I
good.
can't- I did The Dictator, and I was like, with the first scene was Ben Kingsley and Ed Norton.
Yeah.
Yeah, not Ed Norton.
You don't even know. It's just.
Norton Jr. from Fight Club.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's it.
Yeah.
I got it right then.
Junior.
Yeah.
Not Junior.
Yeah. Oh,
I think it's Ed
we're
Norton.
thinking, what?
Ken
Ed
Norton
Norton.
Jr.
Yeah. It was Ed Norton, Ben Kingsley, and Sasha was there, and he was like kind of helping Larry with the scene. And there was this gigantic, like, it's a UN thing.
Yeah.
And they're leading me. I swear to God, I'm like, I'm about to get fired. Because right now I don't know any of my lines.
Yeah.
I'm petrified.
Yeah.
And then you get on the mark, and then something comes over. You're like, you have to do it.
Yeah. Of course.
You have to kill this.
Yeah.
Right? Or it's over. And I know the years of nightmares I would have. They said, we're moving on. You know what I mean? And
Oh,
so-
I've heard stories.
Yeah, I've heard. Yeah, I've lived them.
I've heard stories.
Yeah,
It was a great comedian, Sean Ross. Did you ever know Sean Ross?
Love him.
Yeah, he was such a great.
He's a
comedian,
great
man.
guy.
Rest in
Albino?
peace. No, he wasn't albino. He had lupus. Yeah.
He had lupus?
Yeah, he had lupus.
They're similar.
Yeah, similar. Yeah, such a funny, like, dark comedian, bro. He's so.
He was one of the best out of Texas.
out of Houston. Yeah,
Yeah, Houston,
He's
yeah.
a Houston guy. So yeah, he was just. I heard about like Men in Black 2. He had the role, and he just couldn't. Like, it was so big, and he had problems with the lines and stuff. And then
They fired him.
was it what's his name? I always get him mixed up now. What's the co-star in Men in Black? Will Smith and who else? And Tommy Lee Jones.
Tommy
Lee Jones.
Yeah, Tommy Lee Jones was like, can we get somebody who knows their fucking lines?
That's fucking brutal.
Brutal. He's still in it, but it could have been like bigger. Yeah. I know.
Oh, pain.
I know.
Nightmare.
I know.
In my head. My life is over.
I
Oh
heard
my
that as a
God.
little kid. I heard that as a kid, like coming up in the game. I was like, oh, I can't do that. We gotta
Yeah.
do that shit.
There was
But
another.
Sean was like one of the funniest comedians, like so dark and just really funny.
I know another guy. I can't say his name, but he did a scene with Al Pacino, and he was playing a lawyer. And so he, in the reverse, you know what I mean? Because a lot of times in movies, when you're with a big star, when the camera's on there, you're there behind the camera doing the lines. But in the reverse, they leave, and you have a stand-in, right?
Yeah, yeah.
They're gonna sit and do your reverse.
Yeah, of course.
But Pacino, and this kid thinks, you know what I mean? Oh, I'm gonna do my lines with a fucking stand-in, right? But Pacino goes, I'm gonna stay. And then this panic came over him. And then while they said action, he couldn't get his lines out.
Oh no.
And then Pacino just walked away, and then he got cut out of the movie. You know what I mean? And that happens
so awful.
all the time.
I saw somebody get fired off set. They didn't even know they were fired.
Really?
I swear to God, somebody just walked away.
yeah.
And they're all like, "He's done! Oh, it's amazing!" Like this, and we're all clapping. I'm like, "We're not." I'm pretty sure we're not done. Like that's crazy.
Wait. You're
he left.
still in the middle of the scene?
No, yeah,
They
like,
go, this is, it's a wrap for Johnny.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, thank you. Last take. You know what I
Yes,
mean?
the director goes, cut. It was like, yeah, cool. He's finished today, and the AD comes over. He's like, he's done. Everybody, yeah, it's
Yeah.
like, thank you. And the guy's like, really? I'm already done. He's like, yeah. He
Oh,
leaves.
the page.
There's another page.
Yeah.
They have another page written, and a new actor comes in.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, that makes sense because he stunk. Yeah, he was terrible.
Really?
Yeah, well, he was terrible. I was like, how are we gonna do this? He's like,
I'll tell you
murdering
my
the scene.
nightmare. I'll tell you, you know, one of the nightmares.
yeah, I want to hear it.
So I did this movie called Heartbreakers,
One of my favorites.
right? Years ago.
Classic. Yeah.
And so I had a monologue.
Mm-hmm.
It was just like, you know what I mean, 2 pages of monologue. And I had it down, backwards and forwards.
Mm-hmm.
I could do it, you know what I mean, in my sleep.
Yeah.
And as soon as I hit the mark, I had a panic attack. And they go, action. And I couldn't even think of the first word. And I had to say 1,000 words.
Yeah.
And it got to the point, that's rude.
I'm sorry, I was putting it away.
No, I'm
It
kidding.
vibrated. I had it on
fuck.
silent. I didn't know. It
I'm
was
just glad
vibrating.
you're here, dude.
Yeah, I know. I'm happy.
And eventually the director walks up to me. She goes, it's almost over.
No, I don't. I'm having fun, bro.
Yeah, I'm having fun too. She goes, yeah, we're losing light. We're going to move on.
Oh no.
And they cut me out of there. And I weeped in my dressing room. You know that movie? That's why I love this movie, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Yeah.
When Leo's like doing those
That's
fucking
so smart,
anger
bro. So genius.
in his trailer.
Yeah.
And it was his idea too.
Yeah. Because he understands what it is. You
yeah.
know what I mean? And that happened
Such
to
a
me.
great scene.
Would you think that'll ever happen to you?
I don't think so. No.
You did it at Long Beach.
Okay.
Anyway,
That is.
we
will
did Bad Friends.
This is okay.
Mo.
Tell a story, Mo.
Mo.
Tell the story.
Mo. Bad Friends. You know,
Yeah.
big podcast, right?
Yeah, of course.
Probably one of the biggest in the world in
it's
terms
beautiful.
of like
I love
dark
it.
comedy. You
Can't wait to
as
do
you
it.
come in.
Before you
You're
get-
gonna do it.
Yeah, would love to.
Can I just interject something?
There goes Houston.
Hello, Houston, my friend.
Yeah. And Hawaii is on the chopping block.
Yeah.
So, and I'm being generous. We played 3,000-4,000 seat things. For a podcast, that's pretty good.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Being in a gigantic theater, and I.
It's incredible, bro. What are you talking about? It's
Right,
amazing.
and I've never worked with Ramsey before. He's just a nice guy at the store. You know what I mean? We have a good rapport, I think.
Right.
You know? And so, you want to open? He goes, yeah. After a set, I'm in the back of this theater, and I see this couch, and I see Ramsey sitting like this.
Yeah.
It happens.
It was the saddest thing I'd ever seen.
After the set?
Yeah, it was like, it's equivalent to when those Vietnamese Buddhist monks lit themselves on fire in the
Oh
Vietnam
my
War.
God,
You know what I mean?
that's so
it was that kind of like historical sadness.
Oh, wow.
It was a historical sadness.
Did you bomb?
No, the set was fine. Bobby's gonna say I bombed. I had a good set.
You bombed.
Well, from where me and Andrew were, we didn't hear any laughs.
Okay,
but
that's not-
sometimes it's far away from the
Yeah, sure, that happens. But you still hear
I'll
like
give you
a,
That's not true.
like a faint.
I just heard his voice, but
we-
maybe it's something about
Yeah.
the acoustics.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, that's not true.
acoustics in a,
This is
in a
all.
theater that's been around 100 years.
Yeah, 100
Alright.
Yeah.
I had a decent set. It was fine.
Yeah.
It's just at the very end of the set, the mic cable fell out. And if I was at a club, I feel like I could have handled it. But it was it just felt very embarrassing in the moment. And
Yeah.
Bobby, you
And
know,
I
it was
exposed it. My
it was
point is-
4,000 people.
Yeah. Let me say, Mo, that sometimes happens, right? The mic cord detaches. You have to put it back in. Have you ever that ever happened?
Yeah, of course.
I have 5 things I can say
Sure.
Easy.
in my pocket.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
So I can, because I've been in that situation.
Yeah, they're called material. It's awesome.
It's called material,
you-
right? Yeah. And so what I'm saying is that he did not have the material
Yeah.
for that scenario,
I-
which means what? He's not doing his homework.
Needs more experience.
He needs more experience, right? And you need enough experience
okay.
to do a theater in Hawaii, no?
I think it's really crucial to have somebody super experienced in Hawaii for sure.
Preaching to the choir.
Yeah,
man.
you know what I mean?
Wow.